Alright guys, we are going to be reacting to the Greek who terrified the Germans in World War II. Let's jump in.
1841. A German officer draws his pistol and murders a Greek sergeant who has just surrendered. What made the German officer shoot him? And who was this Greek sergeant who resisted the German invaders? In March 1941, the Germans advanced throughout Europe. The Axis forces seemed invincible, and European countries fell one after another. Greece was one of the last countries still resisting and fighting against the Axis. The previous year, Mussolini had invaded Greece, considering it an easy target. However, the Greeks resisted and launched a counterattack. They managed to push the Italians 120 kilometers back into Albania. Mussolini was forced to seek the help of his ally, Hitler, to break Greece's resistance. Hitler agreed, and Operation Marita to capture Greece began. After the easy conquest of Yugoslavia, the Germans headed towards Greece.
Wow.
At the northern borders of the country were Greek fortifications, recently built to protect the country from Bulgaria. These fortifications were the only significant obstacle the Germans would face since the main body of the Greek army was fighting in northern Epirus and Albania. The fortifications proved much stronger than the Germans had anticipated, thanks to the bravery of their defenders. Among them was Sergeant Demetrius Ichios, 35 years old and a father of 2 children. On April 6, when the Germans began attacking the bunker complex he was responsible for, the bunkers held firm. By noon, Sergeant Demetrius realized the futility of resisting the numerous Germans and ordered his soldiers.
Yeah, at that point Greece didn't have even a big army. A lot of these countries went listen, German had a big military. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of European countries during this time didn't have a big army. And they were still recovering from World War One. So it was easy for Germans to just come around and just take everything.
To retreat.
Just strategically
He
was
that
smart.
he would stay in the bunker to cover their retreat. 2 soldiers disobeyed his order, declaring they would stay with him until the end. At 6 p.m., after 9 hours of battle, their ammunition ran out.
Yep.
The Germans began approaching the bunker and demanded that the Greeks come out. When the 3 soldiers exited the bunker, the Germans couldn't believe their eyes. General Schorner approached the Greek sergeant and asked where the others were. Demetrius replied that there were no others, only himself and the 2 soldiers. Ferdinand Schorner took the Greek sergeant and led him in front of the fort he had defended. Look here, he said. This work is yours. I lost 238 of my best men. The Greek sergeant replied, I did my duty to my country. To which the German general responded, I must do mine as well.
Damn, that's a line. That's a back and forward that is important, guys. Both of them understand. Both of them understand their duty as countrymen. This is not personal. This is not personal, guys.
This work is yours. I lost 238 of my best men. The Greek sergeant replied, I did my duty to my country. To which the German general responded, I must do mine as well. The German drew his pistol and shot the Greek sergeant in the neck. The other 2 soldiers were left. As they were heading towards the rear, they met the commander of the fortification section where Ichios had fought. They recounted what had happened in their bunker, and he ordered them to move south and join the other defenders as the defensive line was collapsing. The Germans paid a heavy price attacking the Metaxas line.
Wow.
Their losses were huge compared to the small number of the defenders. In the course of 4 days, they had 800 killed in battle and 2,500 wounded.
Wow.
Ferdinand Schorner was charged for various war crimes and sentenced to 25 years imprisonment by the Military Council of the Soviet Union.
Damn.
He was released on August 4, 1960, and lived in obscurity in Munich until his death in 1973.
Wow. Well,
Sergeant Demetrius, having surrendered, was protected by the conditions of war. His execution as a prisoner of war by the Germans was the first war crime in Greece during World War II, the first of many to follow.
yeah.
The bunker where he fought still exists today, reminding everyone the brave story that happened that day.
Yeah.
If you liked my video, please Please leave a comment.
What the hell? Is it real? Yeah, so basically, understandable. Very interesting story. I mean, damn, bro. See, if I was the Greek guy, I will only just, pretend that I'm shooting and then run away, man. Like, you cannot go against. That was luck. That was luck, guys. You cannot go against multiple guys, like hundreds of soldiers like that. You can't. Just, pretend that you're shooting the floor or whatever, and then start running. And let the Germans take the bunker. Let the Germans take the bunker. Then you recover after that. But very interesting story. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you next one. And let me know if you knew the story before. I'll see you in the next one.